Hello, and welcome back to Money Wisdom with Angie, where we bring you clear, calm, hot off the press money updates for your retirement and beyond, so that you're ready to act before it's too late. Today, we have a hot off the press story on high-level reports regarding the state pension age changes. And it could well impact your retirement plans, because a couple of days ago, in July 2025, we've had new leaks, reports and discussions, as I say, at the highest levels, about accelerating the state pension age rise in the UK. I'll tell you exactly what's being discussed, who's pushing for it, will it affect you, and the 5 key steps you can take to protect your retirement plans. So grab your notebook, a cup of coffee, and let's dive in. First off, here's the shocking update. This past week, on Monday, the 30th of June 2025, senior government insiders leaked to the Financial Times and BBC Politics that the Treasury and Department for Work and Pensions, DWP, are actively reviewing an accelerated increase in the state pension age to 68. The Office for Budget Responsibility, OBR, in its July 2025 Fiscal Risks and Sustainability Report, which was released on Wednesday the 2nd of July, warned that the UK's ageing population and shrinking workforce will add £60 billion annually to pension and healthcare costs by 2040. This immediately caused the Institute for Fiscal Studies, IFS, to follow up with an analysis on Thursday the 3rd of July 2025, arguing that without action, the triple lock and current pension age could become fiscally unsustainable. The DWP's independent review, initially due in 2026, has reportedly now decided to fast-track an announcement in the All Statement 2025. This is not scaremongering. These are real discussions shaping the future of your pension, and I'm letting you know so you can start looking at precautionary actions of your own now. So let's look at where we stand now. Currently, state pension age is 66 for most people. It's rising to 67 by 2028-29 and planned to rise to 68, but not before 2044 to 2046. Now, the new discussions are around bringing forward the increase to 68 to between 2037 to 2039, aligning with recommendations made in the Cridland Review of 2017, but it was previously shelved due to public opposition and pandemic pressures. But now, with fiscal pressures mounting, the government has said that it sees this as a necessary discussion. Labour, currently in government, has been cautious publicly, but Treasury insiders, according to BBC Politics on the 2nd of July, say they are under pressure from bond markets to present a credible long-term fiscal plan. We know roughly why this is happening, because, number one, looking at the demographics, the ONS, or Office for National Statistics, in June's 2025 population data report shows that by 2035, 25% of the UK population will be over 65. That's a quarter of us over 65. And two, the longer life expectancy, which is great news, but it means pensions are paid for longer. And three, there are fewer working age contributors. The number of people paying national insurance is shrinking, while the number of retirees is growing. And 4, fiscal pressures. Public debt levels have reached 98% of GDP, and the government is under immense pressure to fund the NHS, social care and pensions without unsustainable borrowing. The IFS analysis, 3rd of July 25, stated that raising the state pension age by 1 year saves the Treasury around £9 billion annually. In the next segment, let's see who's involved in all of this. And here are the key players. The Treasury, which is driving the push for fiscal sustainability. The Department for Work and Pensions, DWP, which manages pension policy. The Office for Budget Responsibility, the OBR, which is an independent fiscal watchdog providing the analysis prompting urgency. And the Institute for Fiscal Studies, the IFS, which is the independent think tank adding data-based pressure. Then we have the trade unions and Age UK, who are voicing concerns about the unfair impact on manual workers and lower income groups. And then there's us, the public, our voices, our letters to MPs and consultations, which will hugely help to influence the final decision. So don't be shy about making your voice heard. In the next segment, let's look at who will be affected. Well, if you are under 60 now, that is born after 1965, I know you can do your numbers, you may be directly impacted by an accelerated rise to 68. If you're in your 50s, your retirement plans could need adjusting. And if you're over 60 now, you're less likely to be affected. But your children and grandchildren certainly will be. There is a great health inequalities concern because those in physically demanding jobs or poorer health will find working longer challenging. This raises fairness debates, doesn't it? So will it really happen? Governments often hesitate due to backlash, but with fiscal pressures and credibility with bond markets on the line, the likelihood of a faster increase is definitely rising. So do expect a formal announcement in the autumn statement later in the year, around November 2025. We may well be hearing of these potential implementation dates announced for 2037 to 2039. And of course, Labour's majority gives them full authority to push this through. Although, of course, opposition parties will seek to use it for political leverage. In the next segment, what are the 5 key steps you should do now? First off, begin by checking your state pension forecast at gov.uk/check-state-pension. All helpful resources and links will be in the description below. 2. Review any of your private pensions and make sure you are completely familiar with how your flexible private pension can bridge gaps. And 3, you might well want to consider health and work plans, because if your job is physically demanding, consider planning for retraining or a phased retirement. And number 4, start conversations now. Talk with your family about your expectations and potential changes. Finally, number 5, stay informed. You can subscribe here for calm, clear, hot off the press updates as the plans unfold. And here are my thoughts and invitation to you personally. I personally believe a cross-party approach with medical professionals, trade unions and economists should be involved, and that would be fairer for future pension decisions. I know many of you have worked hard, paid for decades and planned carefully. Uncertainty can feel so unfair and extremely stressful. But what do you think? Is raising the state pension age the right move? Or should the government find other solutions? Please comment below. I read every comment and I reply to every comment personally. If you found this helpful, please like, share and subscribe to Money Wisdom with Angie, and I'll give you more calm, clear updates, hot off the press, that help you to protect your retirement. Bye for now.